Hi, I'm Jack from Jack and Steph's Workshop, and we are assembling the I Heart Dead People pin. In your kit, you'll get a battery strap, one blinking red LED, 2 pin backs, and 2 pin clasps. Okay, to start, we're going to flip the pin over to its backside so we can see all of the pads that we're going to solder. And then take your soldering iron and grab your lead-free solder and tin up your iron, and we're going to put a tiny blob of solder on the on pad. Next, you'll grab your battery holder. Make sure you line it up so that the battery can slide in from the bottom. And then attach one side of the holder to the pad and make sure the solder flows all the way around the part and makes a nice firm connection. Then we'll tin up our soldering iron, put a little tin on the soldering pad. Look at that beautiful joint. Okay, now our strap is on. The next part is going to be attaching the LED. The LED has 2 legs, a long leg, which is the positive side, and the short leg, which is the negative side. So make sure you line those up correctly with the positive and negative pads on the pin. And then so you get the correct length, just align the head with the edge of the board, and that will be enough space to fold it over later. Solder the positive leg first, if you'd like. It really doesn't matter. Solder the negative leg as well. Perfect. Now we're going to need to trim the extra long legs that we have still sticking out there. Just pull the legs back a little bit with your fingertip so that your clippers have something to grab onto and you're not scratching at the board. And then we're going to use our rusty but trusty clippers. Still does a great job clipping off the legs. And if you hold the legs while you clip them, they don't go flying off into space, potentially causing issues later. Okay, the next part is going to be folding over the LED so that it points at the heart. You can use your fingernail to brace it a little bit and start from the tip and just gently fold the entire LED over on its legs, and it'll point at the base of the cutout for the heart. Perfect. That's what we want it to look like. The next step is the pin backs. Using a pair of tweezers is helpful because those things are really small and finicky. And then if you push and hold down with your soldering iron, you can kind of keep the part in place while you get the solder to flow all the way around the pin back and create a good mechanical connection. Okay, second pin back. Again, place it with tweezers and then hold it down with your soldering iron. Get that solder flowing. Make sure there's enough that it kind of slips right into place on its own. Perfect. Okay, this is our CR2032 battery. And when you put it into the bottom of the battery holder, it'll just stay connected to the pin, but will not turn the pin on yet. Then when you want to turn it on, just push it forward so the battery makes contact with the on pad, and voila, your heart begins to beat. Slide it back down. Now it's off and back up to turn it on. Perfect. When we flip it over, we should see the pulsing red heart. And that's it. You have completed your pin. Now, in order to get a better sense of what it looks like, let's turn down the lights. There it is. A very nice red heart. You have done it. Congratulations.